What's going on, y'all? It's your boy K-Flow, and we are going to go through the best new badges that they dropped in NBA 2K23. Now, tier list is on the left. On the right-hand side, it's a tweet. I'm going to link the tweet below. This is a nice, clean chart of all the new badges they dropped. On the left, color-coded, green is shooting, blue is slashing, yellow is playmaking, red is defense. In the middle, we have the description of the badge, and on the right-hand side, we have removed. This is all the badges that they've removed from 2K22 to 2K23. So let's get it started. So Agent 3, ability to hit difficult three-point shots off the dribble. Now, this is basically Circus 3s from last year, and obviously, as we all know, the meta last year was fading threes, peaking, contested threes. So I would like to think that they're going to nerf it a little bit. I still think hitting difficult three-point shots off the dribble, I still think it's going to be good. I don't think might not be overpowered like it was last year, but Circus 3s, it's a tough badge to patch. Once we get the hands on the game and we have this tier 3, we're going to find out. But with that being said, I'm going to put this badge in the A tier for right now. I think it's still going to be really good. I think everyone's going to be running it, especially all the builds with tier 3 shooting badges. For right now, I'm going to put it in A. I'm definitely not going to put it in S. If it wasn't an A, it's either A or B tier, but for now, we're going to put it in A. We'll adjust it accordingly as the list goes on. Second, Midi Magician. Improved ability to knock down mid-range jumpers off the bounce or out of the post like MJ. I'm going to put this in the C tier. Middies, in my opinion, aren't as effective. I mean, unless you're a Park 2s. If you're on a post scorer, then yeah, I guess. Or if you're playing like a post scoring, like if you want a post scoring shooting guard, maybe. I don't know. I don't see the usefulness in shooting contested middies. If you're on the 2 courts, then by all power to you. But especially like 5v5 parks and stuff, or 5v5 pro-am, 3v3 parks even. I'll put it in the C tier. For post scorers, I would definitely put it a little higher. But for all around usefulness, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Amped. Reduces the shooting attribute penalties when fatigued and when moving excessively prior to shooting. Amped for my point guards who are going to be dribbling around a lot and shooting threes. I'm going to put that in the A tier. Everyone knows all the dribble heads like to dribble around and spam dribble moves and shoot. Shooting fatigue last year was pretty bad, but shooting actually, yeah, reduces the penalty when fatigued and when moving excessively prior to shooting. I'll put that in the A tier. I think every guard is going to be running that. Comeback Kid, improved ability to shoot perimeter jumpers when trailing in a game. It's going to be in my D tier, to be honest with you. It's sort of the same thing as Clutch Shooter. I mean, I don't think anyone's really going to use it. I mean, if you have an excess amount of badges, then yeah, you could run it on tier 1, but I don't think that's going to be used very much, especially in the comp scene. Hand down, man down makes an outside shooter even deadlier if opponent fails to get a hand in the face. C for me, I'm going to put it in the C tier. If an opponent fails to get your hand in the face in the first place, I feel like you should be making your shots. So making a shooter even deadlier, I don't see the objectiveness of that, like the usefulness of that. If your opponent fails to get the hand in the face, you should be making your shots. So that's my logic on that. Space Creator, formerly a playmaking badge, now boosts the ability to step back jumpers and hop shots, and also will cause defenders to stumble more often. 2K22 Space Creator, I mean, yes, it's formerly a playmaking badge, but this badge might be good. It might be good if you could get a lot of stumbles off of it, where it says right here, will cause defenders to stumble more often. And boost the ability to hit step back jumpers and hop shots. I think it'll be good. I I don't know, if people want to play like Ticino, it's hard to play like that. It is a little cheesy when everyone's stumbling off of the space creators, but I do think it takes some skill to play like that style of play. I'll put it in the B tier. It can be overpowered, but I still think it takes a little bit of skill. We'll see some shot creators running that this year. Limitless range, I don't even feel like I have to read that. S tier. Limitless range, S tier. I don't remember the last 2K that Limitless range was in where it wasn't overpowered. If just the ability to shoot from the hash or even like the logo, it's just so deadly because now you got to pick. Now your defender has to pick up once you cross over half court. But we'll read the description anyways. An old favorite returns because shooters more effective with any shot attempt from deep 3-point range. The people that are gonna have this on tier 3, it's gonna be overpowered. Like I said, I can't remember the last one it wasn't overpowered in. Not going to spend too much more time talking about it. Claymore. Increase the spot-up shooter's ability to knock down, catch, and shoot jumpers the longer they remain stationary prior to shooting. For my hashes, my corner sitters, this is going to be... I'm going to put it S tier for now. We might move it later. But for now, it's going to be S tier. For the spot-ups, that sounds like it's going to be very useful. Next. Slithery. Makes it easier to gather through traffic, avoiding collisions and strips. A rework question mark. Sounds like Slithery Finisher from last year. Slithery Finisher is really effective because when you're going to the cup, you don't want to be getting bumped. You don't want to meet the bigs down there. Slithery, and the way they have described slashing, I feel like slashing is going to be really good this year. Slithery will put an S tier as well. Masher increases abilities to finish inside layups over defenders. Masher. Paint defense was pretty bad this year. I mean, blocks and chase down blocks were kind of good, but overall interior defense was kind of ass. Masher, we're going to put an A tier. Move to the right. Aerial Wizard, ability to successfully complete alley-oops and putbacks. Sounds, yeah. D tier. I feel like you should probably going to be able to successfully complete alley-oops without the badge on. I don't know about putback dunks. Don't think it's going to be that useful. Maybe for bigs, but it sounds like more of a guard badge. I don't know. I'll put in the D tier for now. Bully, like Giannis and LeBron, be able to finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. When they put like Giannis and LeBron, I feel like it's going to be really good. I don't know. It all depends on how defense is. I'm going to put it in the B tier for now. I want to put it in the A tier. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to put Bully in the A tier, and I'm going to move Masher down to B. Just because they put like Giannis and LeBron. Finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. And from what we've heard, contested layups might be a thing again. So I'm going to put Bully in A and Masher down to B. On to playmaking. I don't know if this yellow is hard to see. It's a little hard to see for me. We'll see when we put it actually on the tier maker list. Killer combos. Improves the dribbler's effectiveness with size of dribble moves. Combination of last year's quick chain and tight handles. This is going to be S tier. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys think that if the yellow's a little hard for you to read. A little hard for me to read. I'm not going to lie to you. But combination of quick chain and tight handles. Tight handles was really effective last year at getting stuns, and quick chain, obviously, everyone used to chain up those dribble moves for the fast mid dribblers, or even just most dribblers in general. Those two being one badge, S tier. Next. Clamp Breaker helps ball handlers with more one-on-one body bump confrontations, the counter to clamps. I feel like this is the first year this is like the first counter to clamps I've ever seen. So, A tier. Put Bully to the left. Yeah, A tier. Yeah, getting bumped by the locks is so frustrating playing as a guard. So having a little counter to it is going to be really good, and everyone's going to run it. Vice Grip improves ball security immediately after securing a rebound, catch, or picking up the ball. Great badge for bigs. Now, when they say immediately after securing a rebound or catch, kind of sounds like glue hands to me. And glue hands is pretty effective this year. I don't mean to touch workhorse. Vice grip, B. I think you're definitely gonna. It's like they said, great badge for bigs. You're definitely gonna want to run it at least tier 1, probably tier 2. Yeah, ball security after rebound. The catch is the big thing for me. When you're throwing down court passes and you want to get a nice catch and shoot clean 3, I think vice grip is going to be good. It's post player T. All right, that's interesting. On to mismatch expert. Formerly a shooting badge, this badge now helps smaller guards break down taller defenders when mismatched one-on-one. It's going to be a good badge. I feel like with the speed, the difference in speed, your guards are going to be able to blow by bigs or run around bigs no matter what. Breaks down taller defenders when mismatched one-on-one. So this year, if you were a small guard going up against a 6'9", I mean 6'9's had pretty high perimeter defense. So when you're going up against the taller lock builds, I feel like this is going to light up more. I will also put this in the B tier. Taller defenders and miss. Yeah, if you're going up against a taller lock, I guess you could maybe put this in the A tier. But until I see how it is as a playmaking badge, my thought on this is going up against taller defenders, you most likely have a high speed difference, so you usually can break them down. But we'll see how it is. Anchor. A crucial badge for last line of defense bigs, improves ability to block and contest shots in the paint. A. Might be S. It might be S tier. Yeah, I will throw this in there. For bigs, last line of defense bigs, improves ability to block and contest shots in the paint. Yeah, I like this badge at S tier. I'm going to want my big to run that. If I get blown by, I won. Especially with all the slashing badges they've done this year. Anchor's going to be an S tier badge out of the new badges they have. Workhorse, the Pat Bev badge. I'm a little irked that they gave Pat Bev a specific badge that boosts your ability to hustle down 50-50 balls and play hard-nosed defense without getting tired. So it sounds like a combination of tireless defender and hustler. D tier. Part of the reason why is just because they named it as the Pat Bev badge. So automatic D tier. Glove, named after legendary defender Gary Payton, helps you strip players as they gather for shots and poke the ball free from ball handlers. Sounds like ball stripper. Helps you strip players as they gather for shots and poke the ball free from ball handlers. Ball stripper, a little bit of pickpocket. C tier. I don't think ball stripper. I think I got a lot of plucks without ball stripper, and I think 2K Labs recommended ball stripper on bronze for the effectiveness, so put it at C tier. Box out beast helps rebounders win box out battles on both offensive and defensive rebounding situations. Sounds like worm, even though it doesn't look like they removed worm or box. A tier. Rebounding's one of the biggest factors in 5v5 Pro-Am, so I will put box out beast in the A tier. Challenger improves the effectiveness of perimeter shot contests. Sounds like they reworked the shot contest system, and from what I've heard of the people that played 2K23 early, was that closeout speeds were a lot faster and jump shots felt a little bit slower. Improves the effectiveness of perimeter shot contests, B tier. Until I know how the new perimeter shot contests are, I'm hesitant to put it a little higher, also a little lower, because if perimeter shot contests are good to begin with, it sounds like you're not going to need to run Challenger. But if they're overpowered, I might bump this up a tier. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you guys would move any of these badges to different tiers. And let me know what you think about the badges they removed. I'm really loving the badges. I'm loving the shooting badges they removed. Chef, Hot, I liked Hot Zone, but I don't mind it being removed as well. Lucky 7 I thought was stupid. Mismatch is playmaking now. Set shooter was stupid. Sniper was stupid. And limitless spot up is stupid. Now we got limitless range. Hook specialist was also stupid. We had contested hook shots going in on the 1v1 courts, even though post scoring wasn't that effective. Bullet passer, I like that it's now impacted by your pass accuracy tier. So obviously, the higher pass accuracy you have, the faster the pass is going to be. Downhill, stupid. Glue hand sounds like it's vice grip now. Stop and go is okay. I mean, I ran at the beginning, but as the year went on, I stopped running it. Defensive leader, I don't know how I feel about that one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe. It's your boy K-Flow, and I'm out.